Assalamu alaikum and good evening everyone. This video has been made in order to deal with English second year intermediate question paper description. I think you all have seen this book, English Last Unit Revision, latest 2025 edition. The earlier book was a little bit different compared to this book, and while I was writing this book, the main purpose of mine and the previous version books, also specifically in English LMRs and into Usmania University English language books, my intention was to make easier to those students who have landed in trouble, specifically this language, which is a foreign language to all of us. I have added many question and answers, and I designed this book in such a way so that the students could easily write the answers. He could easily understand the answers, likewise he could easily produce the answers on the paper. There are one universal answers in this book specifically for prose, poetry and short stories for all the 4 questions which you could find in the textbooks. Then I have gathered certain passages also which comes and reflects in section B, 4th and 5th question. Then the remaining question proceeds. The things what I want to tell you in this video is to make you know and aware how the question paper comes. You are aware of this question paper of English second year. It has got 3 sections: section A, section B and section C. Section A exclusively deals with the literature part, where you will find 3 bits in that. First bit comes from the prose part, second question comes from the poetry, and third question comes from the short stories. So section A has got 3 questions. Each question has got 3 sub-questions. It would be like this. Section A has got first A, B, C. Second question has got 3 questions A, B, C, and the third has got 3 A, B, C. And there are choice in this, first, second and third. You will be asked 3, you have to write any 2 out of this. The same story of second and third. 3 questions would be asked, you need to write 2. This is section A. Each carries 8 marks. That means 1 question for 4 marks, and altogether 2 questions for 8. 24 marks it would be. Then section B has got 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 4 questions in section B. 4th and 5th are seen and unseen passages. Seen passage and unseen passage. Question number 6 and 7 deals with non-verbal data and advertisement. It's very easier for most of the students to deal with these 2, followed by these 2 also. Some students, they land in trouble, so for them I have made a universal answer. You could read it from there. No trouble from my book. You could read it. Section C deals with 8 to 17th question. This is the most important part. Most of the students, they land in trouble in punctuations. 8th question, that is the 8th question. 9th has got match the following. Some students, they go with match the following. You need to see in the match the following, you will have 2 things, column A and column B. There are certain numbers, Roman numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are certain letters A, B, C, D. In an exam, you need to write the answer. Some students, they go with this way. This is absolutely wrong way of answering this 9th question. Okay, if the first answer is C, you will write C. Second answer is D, you will write D. Third is A, you will write A. You need to maintain the chronological order of these numbers. Okay, if you go with this chronological order, it would be very easy for the examiner to correct your paper. Then question number 10, generally, question number 8 has got a punctuation marks, punctuations. You need to write the complete sentence in the punctuations. Some students, they feel that after writing or highlighting the correct punctuation is the right answer, but that would not be a right way to answer this bit. You need to write the complete sentence by highlighting the punctuations either by a black pen or by pen. We could see this punctuations in the separate video when at the time I will deal with these punctuations, and inshallah I will make sure that you could easily understand how to punctuate the given sentences to you all. Ninth, we have seen how to answer this, and the 10th deals with the idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases are the very interesting topic in English. If by conveying a message through idioms beautifies your language. Here, fill in the blanks will be given, followed by certain a box where you will be given certain idioms. You need to pick the correct idiom and you have to write the correct idiom saying that, rather than writing the complete sentence in an examination only. Okay. Then we have the 11th question is verb pattern. It's a very easy one. Specifically, this topic has been introduced to the students whose stream of instruction is Urdu or Telugu. Here in this you will learn how to fix yourself when you speak in English, specifically in the pattern of verbs. When we deal with that verb patterns in a video, I will show you how to deal with this 11th question verb pattern. No worry, it's an easier one. Then the 12th question is fill in form. A form will be given to you. Generally, it would be a blank form. On that form, you will find certain numbers and information will be furnished below. You need to read that information and you have to extract the answers from that particular information which is given to you, and you have to write accordingly. You have to fill the form. It doesn't mean that you need to draw the form in an exam, just you need to write the numbers which represents. For example, 1 represents branch, then you will find the answer of this branch from the information which is given to you in the question paper. So this number represents certain things. You need to write the answer according to the number. Some students, they misunderstand the numbers and they write if a 1 is branch, and if they go with 1 with date, that would be a wrong answer. Then we'll see this in the detailed video also. Then the 13th one is resume. It's a little bit tricky one for some students as they have not seen the resume till now. The main purpose of getting a job is to make a good resume. Remember, your employer will not meet you before he meets your resume, and he creates an imaginary picture of the candidate and he designs certain questions to be asked in an interview. So resume is an important one, not only in this intermediate second year, it would be inshallah helpful to you in the next level of education. Then after this we have the 14th question, that is letter writing, and here you have got an option formal and informal. Generally, I teach my students only formal letter, as this letter is accepted, and you will be writing this formal letter throughout your education duration. I will teach you how to deal with the formal letter also. Then after this we have note making, that is the 15th question. Note making is an art. In the next level of education, you find the importance of note making. How note making is generally helpful to those students who learn in universities where a huge data will be provided to you, and in order to remember that, you need to have this art of making notes easier so that you can recollect the things in a very faster way. Then the 16th question is word stress. Here, some students specifically who has got a very good impact of their native language or regional native language, they land in trouble in this word stress. It has got certain tricks to understand word stress. Remember here, my dear, intermediate Telangana board is not looking how you are pronouncing a word, rather they want you to know way to pronounce, way to stress in order to have a good pronunciation of a given word. They are checking that thing. So this word stress represents by a vertical bar like this. Inshallah, in this topic, I will teach you how to deal with word stress. And the last, we have 17th question, that is a dialogue writing. Dialogue writing is a very interesting one, where you will be asked to write a dialogue between a teacher and a student who has come into the class. Yeah, here in this topic, you need to write 6 dialogues of each person. 6 plus 6, altogether you will be writing 12 dialogues for your final exam. Let's see, inshallah, in the next videos, we'll see section A, most important questions, section B, how to deal with seen and unseen passages, followed by non-verbal and advertisement. Is an easier task. Then section C, 8 question punctuations. Many students, they land in trouble. See, understanding punctuations only helps you, the concept helps you to mark punctuations in an exam. Then the remaining questions. See you soon, boys and girls.